Welcome to Nerd and the Noob, episode 17. Why do they keep making board game movies?
Hello!
Hello!
Welcome back to Nerd and the Noob. As he said, episode 17. There's a lot of episodes.
I heard something this week, actually.
What'd you hear?
Apparently, if a podcast makes it past number 7, it makes your chances of making it to 700 like 1,000 times better.
Oh, yeah? Where'd you hear that on?
A podcast.
Whose podcast?
Forcecast. Star Wars.
Oh.
And they've been doing it for 6 years.
Wow.
They only do it by date. They don't do it by episode number.
Oh, no. I want to keep episode. I want to be like, welcome back to Nerd and Noob, episode 75,000, man. That
kind of sounded like an at Brent Copeland joke.
Follow me at Brent Copeland. No, don't do that. Welcome back. Today is Sunday. Once again, it is time for Nerd and the Noob. And
we're glad you're here.
Who is that? This is What Up Cousins. Hello, everybody in the chat. Again, if you are this first time you're listening to us, you really should come and watch us live because while we don't get to talk to them very often because we're talking to you guys, we do have a chat room that sits in here and says hello, and we wave and we say hello, and you know it's a fun time.
We get distracted.
Yeah, quite a lot.
ADD.
I'm sitting there going.
I was actually told by a couple of listeners we got to stop looking at the chat so much because dead air happens.
Oh, okay.
And we don't realize it.
Well, I will try not to have any dead air. Yell at me if I do. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into the show. It's Weekend Chat Explosion, as it's been called now. So what did you do this weekend?
Nothing. Oh, I beat Assassin's Creed 2. I'm really behind. 30 hours. It literally... Steam says 30 hours.
Wow.
So I gotta get Brotherhood and start it, and I gotta get Revelations and play it. I have to beat all 3 of those games. No, I have to beat 2 of those games before.
Did you ever beat Portal 2?
No.
Finish Portal 2.
My brain hurt.
It's not that bad.
Other than that, I did not watch the football game this weekend because let's face it, who wants to watch that crap?
We lost again.
If you don't know, we're Titans fans.
Stupid Titans. I actually teared a little there. That could have been from the yawn that I was hiding just a second ago. But anyways.
Let's see here. Did I do anything else? No. I did not. I streamed. I was on a stream this morning with Girls Gonna Game Bro, which I don't know where she is. Patience. Where are you?
Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
Let's see. What did we do yesterday? Oh, obviously, every Saturday I worked, and today we were supposed to finish moving so that we could start cleaning the apartment because we still got knickknacks and stuff living there.
Yeah,
living there, staying there.
No, they're living there.
Whatever. But instead, last night it was like I was tired. I was streaming. It was like 11:30, and I was like, okay, time to stop. And I was like, okay. So I went and I took 2 Benadryl because I just felt like I needed sleep. Mm-hmm. And I slept for like 11 and a half hours.
Which is just as much sleep as you're going to need.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get that many.
Zoil.
Yeah, I got you. I see it. And so yeah, I was about 11 and a half hours sleep and got up, cooked some breakfast, and watched a little bit of TV. Then went out to eat with you guys. Didn't do much.
Yeah, that was part of our.
We just got
my
done
girlfriend
eating.
and I went to eat with you and Miss Mango, and they've decided that they're not sure how we're still alive.
Yeah, we told them some stories,
family stories. We'll do a story episode.
Oh no, we're not. No. All right, and I believe that's all. That's all you did this weekend. I think that's all I did this weekend so far. Tomorrow, actually, Mondays is my weekend where I actually do. Oh, except for I bought the new Madden,
which is upside down.
I bought the new Madden today, so when we get done streaming this, I will be playing that
forever.
So
and ever.
Anyways, so moving on, we're going to move on to the long box. Again, if this is your first time listening, then essentially what the long box is, this is stuff that we think ahead of time is going to spark a bit of a conversation, and this should take us the longest part of the show. So,
Yes.
first thing in here is Miss Marvel. We've got two things for the Avengers. Avengers 2. The first one is Miss Marvel in Avengers 2.
Miss Marvel has been rumored to be in the Avengers sequel. It looks like between the two people, it's either Emily Blunt or Ruth Wilson in contention to be Carol Danvers.
Okay, now you're going to have to tell me, who is Miss Marvel? I mean, I've heard her name over and over and over. I don't know what she is, where her powers come from, anything like that.
Okay.
You don't either, do you?
You know, I do and I don't.
Okay.
I know that in one continuity, a lot of her powers were taken by Rogue.
Okay.
And that's where Rogue's ability to fly and have super strength and stuff like that came.
Okay.
I also know that Ms. Marvel is the current Captain Marvel, who is like power bracelets and stuff like that.
Okay.
She's basically she's a Wonder Woman for the Marvel Universe.
Okay.
Really strong.
Oh,
flight.
okay. So really, she's like Superman but chicky.
Yeah, she works for S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay, got it. All right. Well, let's see. If I had to guess, wait, who's the other? She looks familiar.
I don't know. This chick
Ruth
is,
Wilson. What was she in?
I don't know. I'm like an Emily Blunt girl over here, though.
What was she in?
I can't remember.
Let's see. Ruth Wilson. Is that what it was?
Yes. Not Wilson. It's Wilson.
Okay, that was not looking right in my head. Ruth Wilson, Wikipedia. Let's check her out.
That's IMDb, but okay.
That's
Scroll
what
down.
it said. She was in Lone Ranger. Okay.
No one's seen that.
Doctor Who. No, TV documentary.
I'm pretty sure you're striking out on this.
I am. I
Nothing.
do not know who this girl is.
All right.
Now, what was the other
Emily
one?
Blunt.
Emily Blunt. She sounds familiar. The Devil Wears Prada. I know who she is. I should not mention that after saying The Devil Wears Prada. Let's go back and find something else.
Scroll down. The Muppets. 5-Year Engagement. Romeo and Juliet.
There we go. Oh, that's a voice.
Funny.
That's a voice.
The Simpsons as a person.
I'll go with her. I liked her in
The Devil Wears Prada?
No.
It's a good thing you're the noob because that's like losing
You know what? I'm sorry, but Anne Hathaway is smoking hot.
She was in the Adjustment Bureau.
Anne Hathaway was smoking hot, so...
No, I'll give you that. I'm not
kiss my balls.
Hey, you go through my movie collection, there's a lot of Rocos up there. Romantic comedies.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, I think my vote is for Emily Blunt.
Now, I wanted to put this in here because I wanted to ask you a question.
All right.
Who do you want to see in the Avengers movie 2?
I want to see Spider-Man in it.
They can't do that.
I know they can't, but I'd like to see Spider-Man in it because, like, Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four, they were always kind of Avenger-y.
Yes.
Otherwise, I don't know. I'd have to go through my comic collection to look what little comic collection I have.
Sorry, let my chat.
I would really just. I think I'd like to see that. I think.
What about a different version of Spider-Man then?
See, I don't really like a bunch of. I like Peter Parker. I like Spider-Man. I'm trying to think.
Dude, like everybody in Marvel's been an Avenger at one point or another.
Right, but you got to remember, like Marvel. Really, like my thing with Marvel is I love Spider-Man and possibly X-Men.
Yes.
Not as much as Spider-Man. Love me some Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Other than that, really, I'm good with just and Spider-Man in there. I'd like to see. Like I said, I know it's not going to happen, but I really would like to see that. I mean, throw me some characters out there.
I'm trying to think of people that would be good for the Avengers. I think they need to build in She-Hulk thing, more of the Fantastic Four. But again, it's something they can't do. Why don't you look Avengers?
Avengers characters.
I can't think of the word right now. That's just going to bring up the movies.
Marvel.com.
Roster. That's what we wanted. Roster.
All right. Let's
do it
see
again.
here.
Do it again and search Avengers roster.
Avengers roster: Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk. See, Spider-Man is one of the main characters.
Wolverine and Beast have both been part of the Avengers. I mean, I'd kill to see Beast as an Avenger.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if there's anybody in this list. Scarlet
Quicksilver.
Witch would be kind of neat.
Hercules, Black Panther.
Black
Vision.
Panther would be awesome, and Vision.
Black Panther still needs to have his own movie.
Yes, I agree. But Black Panther both and Vision. See, a lot of these nobody knows. Like,
Wonder Man was fairly popular back in the day. Falcon is happening. It's got to happen.
why?
I think Falcon's a good character. I really, really do.
Ant-Man, I think both Ant-Man and Wasp, obviously. I like Ant-Man just because he's like big, little.
Do you think it would be cool to bring War Machine in a...
Oh, absolutely. War Machine is awesome.
Alright.
I like this one. This one says Moon Knight. If you don't know Moon Knight, he's a really cool character. I've got a couple of his comics. He'd probably be more like a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent than anything else.
Yes, definitely a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent.
I like that. But really, Spider-Man, I mean, out of all of these that I'm seeing in this list, like I said, we're looking at the Wikipedia for Avengers roster. We're looking at this. The big one I see, Luke Cage would be neat. Would
you watch because they have the animated out there, would you watch either Kids of Avengers movie or a Sidekicks of Avengers?
Well, the Sidekicks of Avengers probably not.
There are
just
some
because
out
there's
there.
Not really. I don't really care to watch anything with Bucky in it.
I mean, he would come in more along the lines of like a good Winter Soldier.
I would definitely watch the kid. Honestly, I can see the progression going from Avengers to say the last movie being the Kids of Avengers.
That's way too soon. It would end up having to be a 6-movie run before they brought in Kids of Avengers. But there is some stuff out there that, you know, Bucky is dead. Oh, good lord.
Sorry. Here's this one says Venom, the Flash Thompson one.
Yes, Flash Thompson right now as good Venom.
See, we're gonna talk about this in a few minutes. This is
part of
confusing me.
Is part of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers and stuff.
Character name Rick Jones.
Rick Jones is actually has been a character. He joined the Avengers in 1963.
Right.
He's been a Hulk character for years. Don't make fun of him. Here, Young Avengers.
I see Speed.
Speed, Wiccan, Hulkling, and Hawkeye. There is a girl Hawkeye. Hulkling is a Hulk son, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Speed, I do not remember who his is, and Wiccan is Thor, a Thor kid, and that's the ones I was talking about.
I don't know. I think for me it's I wish they could bring Spider-Man into it, especially the new kid that just played Spider-Man.
You'd like to see him come over.
He would be cool in that. He's got that bravado that would work with that.
Yeah.
I think it would work well. I don't know why Fox doesn't just go, we'd make more money if he joined you guys and then you came over. And I mean, why not?
Because executives are greedy people who don't understand the people.
I would definitely like to see, if we're just asking, I think I'd like to see Fantastic Four and Spider-Man in there. The problem with doing Fantastic Four is it's kind of like the Spider-Man syndrome. It's too early to recast them. Actually, it's too early to recast all of them except probably Mr. Fantastic and Thing. I think Jessica Alba as the Invisible Woman and the Captain America as Johnny Storm. He's not Captain America. I can't think of what his real name is.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans as Johnny Storm was awesome.
I like their thing. I liked their thing. Michael Chiklis' thing was fantastic.
I'm just saying, you could easily recast that though.
You could easily redo him as a Hulk-style CG character now, but that's not the point.
Right. I'm just saying, those are the characters I think I would like to see come to the Avengers.
Luke Cage. Now that would be an interesting character.
And so,
Power Man, Iron Fist, bring them on.
So I think we're going to move on to the next story, or the next part of this. I think it's just another one. It's
just another thing talking about the girls that are trying for the part right now. Rumored for the part.
I'll tell you what, I'll put my 2 cents in. I know who I want to be Miss Marvel.
Okay.
Emma Watson.
Oh, dear Lord.
Come on, Hermione!
No.
Okay. All right, so moving on to the next one is, let's see. 5 actresses testing for Captain America 2 love interest, and apparently the Black Widow role is going to return. I'm thinking what Captain America 2 is going to be a flashback movie.
No, I think it's going to be current, and he's going to go to he's going to go try and find Carol. What was her name? Carol? I'm missing her name.
Well, so wait, is it going to be a flashback?
No, it's going to be a current day movie this time. Captain America 2 is going to feature Captain America, daily life and everything else, and then they're going to find Bucky in Russia as Winter Soldier, because Bucky wasn't frozen for long. He was in the water. The Russians find him, and then they, over the years, would bring him out of freezing. They would brainwash him. Then they'd freeze him again. Then they'd brainwash him. Then they'd freeze him again. And they did that for 60 years or 40 years or whatever, until he became an agent of Russia. I believe it was Russia anyway. And became Winter Soldier, their version of
Captain America.
Captain America. And, that's what this is. Captain America 2 is going to be Steve Rogers trying to cope with everyday life. And, he's going to go find Sharon Carter.
Okay. And if that's apparently the daughter or something.
Not Sharon. Whatever the frick her first name was.
Peggy?
Peggy Carter. Thank you.
I think they're supposed to bring. Peggy was the girl from the first Captain America.
One. She's still alive.
But so they're going to bring her
find her
daughter or granddaughter.
I'm betting daughter. No, I think you're right. I'm betting granddaughter, actually.
The age-wise. Right now, they've got a couple of different people in the running or testing for it. Emily Clark from Game of Thrones. I don't watch it, so I don't know.
The Dragon Queen, it looks like.
Okay.
If it were my guess.
They've got Jessica Brown Findlay from Downton Abbey. Again, don't watch it. I think that's a British show.
Teresa Palmer from I Am Number 4. She was
I
also
liked her
on
in
The Alchemist, or no, that Disney Wizard movie with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, that's why she looks familiar.
She was on that.
Magician's Apprentice or something like that. The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
There you go.
Took me a minute. Then we got Imogen Potts from Fright Night. I just don't like the way she looks.
Allison Brie from Mad Men. She looks
purty.
Yeah, she's purty.
She's purty.
It's an Imgur gallery someone put together. Nice.
So I think for me, I like Teresa Palmer.
Yeah, but okay. Let me give
Brie.
you background. If it is Sharon Carter is two things. One, she is an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Put your arm down.
Oh, sorry.
And two, she killed Cap.
Who?
Sharon Carter.
When?
During the Death of Cap run.
Okay.
A couple of years ago. She's the one that shot him. She was brainwashed.
Okay.
They're brainwashing everywhere in Marvel.
Apparently. And freezing. That people don't actually
No. You'll love this better. The reason he came back like a year and a half later was because it was a time-altering bullet.
We've had this argument. I'm not going into that again.
Anyway, that's where I think Cap 3 is going to end up, actually.
See, now here's my thing. Is the Black Widow thing, them being together, is that a thing in canon?
At one point,
is
probably.
Cap and Black
but
Widow
he's also with
thing?
Wasp at one point in canon, I'm pretty sure. That's Ant-Man's wife.
Okay.
It is canon. In this article, like a wife beater.
In this article, it does say that Scarlett Johansson will reprise her role as Black Widow in the film. Now, is it just me, or did she look better in Iron Man?
The longer hair was way better.
Well, no, did she look better in Iron Man than she did in Avengers?
The longer hair.
She looked a little older, she clearly looked older in Avengers.
It was the hair. I don't like short hair.
I don't know that it was the hair.
It was the hair. He's a pimp. Yes, he is. But no, I think it was her hair that made her look older.
I don't know why they cut it. It didn't mean.
I think it was. To be honest, I think it had to do with shooting and the role and what she was going to be required to do and all that other good junk. Stuff being all the debris going up at her head and everything.
Right.
So I think it had to do with the logistics thing.
Yeah, okay.
Like it might just be easier.
She looked considerably older. And it was like she was still smoking hot. Don't get me wrong. The scene in that movie where her tight leathers came in and she had her butt facing the screen, it was hot. But other than that, it was like, I liked her better in Iron Man movies than I did in Avengers.
Agreed.
So
she was funnier in the Avenger movies. Too.
Okay, so we've covered what two? If you had to pick, and I know this is hard to do once the role has been done, but if you had to pick somebody other than Scarlett Johansson and Black Widow,
because that's the way fanboys' brains work. Is if it was a bad job, all we can think about is who would have done it better.
Right.
But when it was a good job, and all you've done for 4 years now is say how good a job they did, I can't change it in my head.
Okay, fair enough. So that was going back to this. Captain America 2 love interest. I think it would be kind of nice to see Black Widow as the love interest, but I think they're going to try and play that and the Hawkeye thing out.
Oh, definitely.
So your picks was what? The same as mine, Teresa Palmer?
Yes.
And Allison Brie?
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, granted, Teresa Palmer, I don't know. I've seen her act several different times.
Emily Clark. I need to Google that.
Why?
See which one she is.
In what?
In Game of Thrones. Like I said,
I
don't watch
which one she is.
I don't watch the Game of Thrones, so
I'm pretty sure she's your.
I spelled it wrong.
That's Emmy.
Shut up, Emily Clark. Let's try that one.
That's a model.
What is that? Did I totally spell her name wrong? Whatever. Now my computer's freezing. Emilia Clarke. Oh, good lord!
Did we both say Emily?
Yes, we did.
Get rid of that window.
Which one?
It's frozen.
Fine. Screw it. We're moving on to the next story. That was the Black Widow thing. All links are going to be down below for the stories if you'd like to go through and read them and do clickies and that kind of stuff.
Click down below.
So, next one is, what is this? Halo 4 games. Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn live action series premieres. Is this a web series?
This is a YouTube channel. The first episode is 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
But what it is Microsoft and I read it. Microsoft and 343 Industries launched live action digital series Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn, and there was so much backstory going on with the characters you're following at the moment that I'm not actually sure what part of the Halo franchise they're working towards.
Okay.
I don't care though.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so I don't know if anybody's watched this, but I watched the first half of this one, and it looks like possibly it's a flashback to Master Chief's training.
No, it's not training Master Chief, because the opening of this shows you a general and then him flashing back to his training days.
Oh, so it's general's training days?
But, okay, I want to talk about... I've watched this whole thing. I watched it the other day. The production value in this is feature film quality.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Not to mention some of the actors that ended up in it. And one of the big names that surprised me was Anna Popplewell. Yeah. She's the middle child, the second child in the Chronicles of Narnia. She was the oldest daughter.
Oh, okay.
She's in this. Let's see if there are any other big names that are in here. Wow, that just got a whole lot bigger print. How old am I?
65. Let's see. It was written by Stuart Handler, who did Sorority Row. Also by Todd Helberg and Aaron Helbing. I'm sorry, Helbing, who did Smallville and Spartacus. Let's see. And backed by a top-tier production team, including executive producers, don't know.
Former producers from both Playtone and Warner Brothers. And I'm not going to give you all names. We'll just give you the different movies that some of these people have been in.
X-Men 2, X-Men The Last Stand, The Twilight Saga,
Angels and Demons, Munich, Mission Impossible, Elizabethtown, Grey's Anatomy, Supernatural, Footloose, Chronicles of Narnia, The Twilight Saga. There you go, Twilight Teens, whatever your names are.
So I mean, it's got some pretty good stuff on it.
There's going to be like I said, YouTube has part 1, which is 20 minutes long.
Right.
On November 6th, in the Halo 4 limited edition pack, and on Blu-ray, DVD, and I'm reading a blank screen right now, there will be a 90-minute version of this. And let's see here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Blu-ray, DVD, Xbox Video, iTunes, and Video on Demand will be available in December.
Okay.
But it will be included in the game with Halo 4 on November 6th. And, everybody said for years they want to see a Halo movie.
Right.
I still want to see a Halo movie franchise, started. I think a 2 or 3 movie franchise thing would work out really well.
Oh, yeah.
The question is
it depends on how they did it.
The production, I'm telling you.
No. I mean, it depends on how they take that.
As in, like, where in the world?
I think I'd rather see it as a good production TV series.
No.
Instead, because production for TV series are getting pretty good.
I think the YouTube way might. I mean, they obviously aren't hurting for money from somewhere.
Well, YouTube, they can do all that kind of advertising
because
and stuff anyways.
I mean, like I said, the whole thing. Granted, some of the costuming may be a little bit lower than feature film quality,
right?
But still, the production value for the special effects and everything else in this was fantastic. Better than any fan film or anything I've seen today.
Yeah, no, I mean, for me, the only thing this beats, the only thing that doesn't beat the only thing that beats this from the most latest stuff that I've seen was probably the animation for that Star Wars thing. Yeah. That was ridiculous. That was from a couple of weeks ago. No, this is cool, and I like the way they're doing it. Just the YouTube video. The only thing I don't like is it does seem a little campy in some places with the military aspect of it.
I think it's supposed to, but you also got to think of the time. If you've played Halo enough, you know that maybe half of these end up being Marines that end up getting killed.
Right.
He ends up being the last of his kind, of the Spartans. I'm sorry, not Marines, the Spartans.
Okay.
Maybe these are Spartans in training. Some of them.
Possibly. They kept going through. I kept hearing stuff.
Because there is a guy here. Go back up. They've even got the guy listed. Daniel Cudmore is cast as the Master Chief. Now, I don't know if that's just in voice or if you're going to see.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know if that's just in voice or if you're going to see him. I think seeing the Master Chief would ruin Halo franchise in a way. The reason a lot of people like to play Halo is because you can pretend you're Master Chief.
I know who he was.
Oh, he was Colossus.
Yeah, he was Colossus in X2.
Oh, so he didn't actually talk. Okay.
I could see him fitting the Master Chief thing.
Yeah, definitely.
He's got an ugly face, but he's built like a brick, whatever. Can't say that on here. I kind of don't really care who's under there. As long as they don't show him.
That's what I'm going to say. Master Chief.
Although, you know what I would love to see more? This series is awesome. I want to see live action Red versus Blue. The guy with the pink armor, it's Salmon. I would love to see live action Red versus Blue.
All I have to see is the one thing. We call it the Warthog. Looks like a puma. What the hell's a puma?
We may have to watch some of those after this. I need to
go get Red versus Blue.
Yeah, I need to do that. So, I mean, that's really our thoughts on that. It's we guys.
I saw it. Literally, I saw it on Friday.
Right.
And I flipped out because I could not believe how cool this was, and I hadn't already seen it.
Right. I think. Let's see. See, this is not about Master Chief.
No, not to start with.
The kid.
So far,
it's about the kid Lasky.
So far, it's about Lasky, who, like I said, in the opening scene of it is a general, but you don't know how he gets there. You know that his mother is a super important person, and his brother has died in the war.
Right.
Supposedly.
Oh,
but please click the link below. Check it out.
Definitely.
You won't regret it if you really like that series. If you like the Halo series, you'll really enjoy it.
All right.
We're even going to go ahead and throw the link in chat for everybody. Don't go watch it yet because then you won't be listening to us.
So next thing on in the long box is, oh dear Lord, Monopoly, Action Man, and Hungry Hippos films are planned. Really? You know what? I was sitting here thinking about this earlier. I could do Monopoly.
How do you do Monopoly?
Do it kind of like a Saw thing. You got human players and you roll, and if they land
I was thinking more like Trading Places.
No. I think it more like Saw, you know, and then if somebody lands on their thing, they lose a finger. I don't know. That's how I think Monopoly should go. Or maybe like Clue? I don't know, but how can you do Monopoly? Better yet, how do you do Hungry... Oh, no, wait. Actually, I can see Hungry Hippos.
Okay, look.
I'm sorry. Hungry Hippos is the Hugh Jackson movie with the robots, but with hippo robots.
It's okay. Monopoly already has a screenplay by Scott Alexander and Larry Kazawiski.
Yeah. Try that. Yeah, good try.
They hope to shoot sometime next year with Ridley Scott? Are you kidding me? He was formerly attached as a director and producing it. You know what Ridley Scott is, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Hungry Hippos is planned to go the animation route, while plans for Action Man have yet to be specified. But still, what is Action Man?
I don't know. I've never heard of Action Man, but Hungry Hippos, I'm telling you, they could do that
What
live
do you think
action.
they're going to go Care Bears on it?
No, I don't know. They can go live action with that and do the Hugh Jackman thing.
Yeah.
We let him come in being the rough rogue and down on his luck, and look, he finds a hippo, a mechanical hippo, and then he sets. I don't freaking know. It's a stupid game.
I liked Real Steel. You leave it alone.
That was a good movie. I'm just saying, take that and use that. Monopoly. I don't know how you do that.
I mean.
I got it.
Wall Street?
No, not Wall Street. Not Wall Street. It's a suburban game. Like
I'm waiting. Are you going to insult everyone now?
I live in suburbia, so I'm just telling you. I think what you do is you have the game board, but people don't realize they're on the board. And you know what? I can't even envision.
That sounds like the Truman Show.
I can't. There, yes. But the question is, how do you buy and sell crap? I don't.
Not to mention, do you get to pass go and collect $200?
Who pays the $200? That's what I'm saying.
Not to mention, this game was made when $200 was still money.
I don't.
It's got to be at least $2,000 at this point.
I wonder what it says now. Please pass go. Please collect $2 million. What? Yay! Yeah, you know.
You have one house on your land. Please pay property tax, sales tax.
It's like, what is? I just. I don't know. Oh, and somebody in the chat is asking who can play the short little bald man. Patrick Stewart.
As the Monopoly guy?
Yep, Patrick Stewart.
They need to find whatever dude played the Monopoly guy from Ace Ventura.
No,
he comes out and he goes, the Monopoly guy.
Yeah, but that was 15 years ago.
He's probably dead.
I'm thinking Patrick Stewart as the Monopoly guy.
Really? Even with the monocle?
Yep.
I can't see him doing the monocle.
He's playing Monopoly. Let's do that. I wanted to hit the images. Where's the Monopoly guy?
No, cannot be. No, he doesn't grow a mustache.
No.
Monopoly man's got a mustache.
Who could he be?
I don't know, but have you seen that version of Monopoly?
With this one?
Yes, you pay with debit cards now.
I don't want to know. I see. When I played Monopoly, it was all about. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll give you $500. These two houses and this property for your boardwalk. No. $1,000 and give me those 3 houses. That's how we played Monopoly. Now it's like, oh no, there I flip a card. That's not teaching anybody money.
That's exactly what I said.
I think it's so stupid. What?
Right,
Ridley Scott. Oh wait, look! I clicked on something and it says Ridley Scott talks Monopoly movie. Go for it.
That was 2 years ago. Look at the post date.
Where? Holy crap!
They've been talking about this for 2 years. This isn't new.
The director of the upcoming Robin Hood sat down with Coming Soon to share some thoughts on the film. Both Scott and producer have unique vision for story, even as
a satirical focus, so it's going to be a comedy. Yet he's known for Gladiator.
According to his response, Monopoly will be funny, but not in the way producer Frank Beddoes. There's something about Mary made us laugh. His comments don't quite blend in the interview, but that may have more to do with them being in the development stage. It's a Hasbro film and they have the game. That was a tough thing to crack in terms of the screenplay because first off, many would want to integrate literally the shaking of the dice and the throwing of the dice into the board. I couldn't really get past that. I wanted to just make a movie about the idea of greed. I told them, your game can turn your sweetest, dearest aunt into a demon. A nightmare of greed. Okay, so instead of playing Monopoly, they're doing something... okay, I can see how that would work.
Still, it's Monopoly.
And yes, I agree with Big Man in the chat. Donald Trump is the Monopoly guy. He owns Boardwalk and Park Place.
Yes, we'll go with that.
Yeah, I can see that. And dear Lord, here's a clip on the same article that says, I'd like them to make this film a spin-off of the Ace Ventura's When Nature Calls scene featuring the Monopoly guy. Oh my God, this link has to go in here. Control C. We're just going to dump this down here. Guys, this is why Google is a thing. Because this kind of stuff gets found. Look at that. Live in the show, we found another link. So, oh my God, I cannot believe this is going to be a movie. I don't know how we do this. This is just...
Monopoly goes directly to theaters in 2012 or 2013. Do not pass go.
I mean, seriously, here's my question. This is why it's in the long box. Have the people in Hollywood really just run out of original ideas?
Yes. This has been established for the last 2 years.
Completely and utterly
the only people
ideas.
making original ideas anymore are the comic book movie people. Because they're using ideas that have not been done in film yet. Granted,
it's still not an original. It's not an original idea.
I agree with you. There isn't. Okay, Taken, so awesome. Liam Neeson. He's a Jedi. He can find you wherever you are. He's a god on 3 different movies.
Okay.
But stop doing the movie.
Okay, now actually, I was seeing the latest movie reviews, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I saw the previews for that.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
Actually, I've heard it was actually a good movie.
It's got for the guy who played Percy Jackson and Emma Watson in it.
How did this tangent happen?
I don't know, but still, I'm just that. I don't know if that's from a book or what it's from, but as far as movies go, it's more of an original idea. I don't know. How do you just Monopoly? I mean, really? Oh my God!
All right, Arnold. Let's move on to the comic of the week.
I'm upset. I just. Okay, so that is. I cannot believe we just talked about that. Make a Risk movie? Yes, I would go watch that. Sadly enough, somebody should make a Risk movie. A worldwide, I kid you not, worldwide domination movie. I would totally watch that. Raise your hand if you would go watch that. I don't care if you're in your car, if you're in the chat, if you're at home sitting down watching it. If you would go see a movie about worldwide domination, raise your hand. Because, I mean, really, you could literally have a guy, like, you could make it all sci-fi-ish, okay? So you've got a guy who's figured out a way to manipulate people. Well, he literally has to stand over this board and roll a dice or do something.
So our buddy Danny.
To see what he could do to move these troops, and it becomes more of a sci-fi military
You could always
thriller.
mix it with, like, the... Oh, okay. This is nerdy.
Go for
That's
it.
what I do. You remember Stargate did this?
Okay.
An episode where was it the Atlantis crew? It was the Atlantis crew, I think.
Okay.
Where they came into a world. No, it was regular. SG-1,
Yes, no.
And the people had the board
Atlantis, yes.
that they thought were the gods.
Yes, there we go.
It's already been done. We're not talking about battleships.
But the problem is, you come into a world that's just a different world where that's how those things are, and you have people get voted into or something like that. The
players,
the game maker, the game form or
we sound
whatever.
like we're mixing Hunger Games with Risk here.
Yes, I know. Blah blah blah.
Which is not a bad idea. We're pitching it Hollywood. Hunger Games and Risk.
If this movie gets made, then I want money for it. I can do that.
To Nerd and the Noob.
Yes, please. So yeah, I would definitely go see a Risk. Why is it they can make Monopoly, but they won't make Risk? I want that one, not this one. That one, not this one. That one, not this one. I want to see something good. If you're gonna make a movie about a game, don't make a movie called Battleship and then not say you sunk my battleship. I've not seen the movie.
I'm pretty sure they say, although they bring aliens into it.
See, here's my problem. Somebody said
I wanted the Matrix mix with Sesame Street.
That there would be a blah 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 blah. Somebody said that they did not say the words "You sunk my battleship." That is Battleship. It's not like somebody just made.
I think the closest we've ever going to see the real Battleship game on a movie would be Batman and Robin.
Huh?
Or no. Batman and Robin?
You talking the one where he was
Batman Return?
Boom.
Yes.
Okay.
You sunk my battleship.
And now I want to watch that movie. Alright, since we've talked about that for a while, I don't even know where we started on that tangent. We're going to move on to the comic of the week, which was Minimum Carnage, Alpha number 1.
I got this for you.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, his mind got blown in a couple of ways on this. First of all, the art was really good in this.
Yes.
The art was better for this than the writing was for me. The writing was very minimal. I imagine this script wasn't super long because not a whole lot of time passed in this comic.
No, I mean, it was like... 6 hours?
If you do it, it was like, 2 days later,
No, I think literally it was like...
No, it said 2 days later.
Maybe.
Yes.
Whatever. So, I in comic book times, I don't think it was a lot.
Anyway, it's written by Cullen, Bunn, and Christopher Yost. Pencils were Lan Medina. Inks were Karl, Kessel, Cam Smith, and Walden, Wong.
I need to go back and find out who did the art for
the cover.
Green
Was
Lantern
really
one.
good.
That was good.
The cover on this was really... It features 3 different Spider-Man
personalities.
Characters. Venom, Scarlet Spider, and Carnage.
Okay, did anybody in this room know that Venom was a good guy?
Venom, apparently, the symbiote Venom has been...
Neutralized?
I'm not kidding. Neutered.
Neutered, that's what they put.
Said it in the book.
It was...
and given back to Flash Thompson.
What?
And so he uses it now as an agent of the Avengers. He says it. This is Agent Venom. It was a weird thing to see. The art for him is a little weird to start with.
Yeah.
But overall, it was really good art.
And then you got the Scarlet Spider, who I did not know was originally a bad guy.
Scarlet Spider was originally a clone that went absolutely crazy.
See, here's the thing. I like Spider-Man, but I like Spider-Man.
Reading Spider-Man is like trying to read everything.
And Carnage, I still say if they ever do a live-action Carnage, Jim Carrey would pull that off. No problem.
You think Jim Carrey could go full crazy, though?
I do. I heard the number 23 movie was pretty weird. I definitely think Jim Carrey could pull it because he's got the
Big man's got a question.
Okay, go ahead and ask it while we keep talking.
No, the art and the story based around it's a one shot for this one, and it's basing around the escape of the Carnage host, and the name is leaving me at the moment. We don't have it pulled up. What is his name?
What do you mean?
Carnage's host.
I have no idea.
Just pull the comic up.
Okay, keep talking.
And it's based around his escape and the symbiote's escape. And
keep talking.
Venom trying to find him. They're starting to call in the Avengers. It looks like it's going to be a 6-part series in 4 different books. No,
okay.
Next one. That's not it.
What did you order?
That's not it. Get rid of that. I'll tell you later.
Sorry, guys. I just pulled up something in his comic list.
Yes. Stupid. But I tried it off of a suggestion from another podcast.
Anyways, it's a good book. I actually liked it a lot.
His name is Cassidy.
Yes. I actually really liked it. It was kind of nice.
Scarlet Spider, I know the book, when it started this year, art was done on that book by Ryan Stegman,
right? And
he did so well that they pulled him to a bunch of other stuff.
It was see, I like the first page. The freaking first page tells you who the Venom is, or who Venom is, the Scarlet Spider, and who Carnage is.
Yes. And
the art in that page alone is freaking unreal. It's a good book all around. And you're calling it a one-off, and it is a one-off to a point. But if you get to the end, part 2 is going to be in a Scarlet Spider.
Minimum Carnage Alpha is a one-off.
Right.
But the series is going to go through Scarlet Spider, Venom, and another one-off.
Right, the next one's going to be Minimum Carnage Omega. So it looks like it was a good book. I would go so far as to suggest it this one.
Not as bigly, not as largely suggested as Green Lantern from a couple weeks ago, but still, it turned out to be a really good book.
Big Man asked in the chat, the Flash Thompson and the new Spider-Man, could that be Venom?
Yeah, Flash Thompson in general became.
I don't know that they do.
Venom.
I don't know if they do Venom. If they do Venom, I think they do Venom and Carnage.
If they do Venom in this new series, they do Venom.
Yeah,
I don't think they do Screaming Whiner Baby.
Yeah, no, I think they pull out all the stops and do a good Venom, but I don't think it's good guy Venom. I think it's definitely bad guy.
You still get bad guy. Most people, again, you're a Spider-Man fan, and I am too.
Right.
And neither of us had any idea, because we don't get to read enough comics, that Venom is now a good guy, an agent of the Avengers and
threw
S.H.I.E.L.D.
my brain into a whatness. No. So yeah. Anyway, comic of the week, like I said, Minimum Carnage Alpha #1. We'll make sure to have all the information down below. If you don't have a Comixology account and you're following us, try that. Let us send us. If you like to read comics, they're pretty cheap. We usually don't pick the really expensive ones.
Go support your local comic shop. Walk in and go, "Hi, I'm new. I listen to a podcast. I'd like to read this."
Yeah, and they'll order it for you or something.
More than likely, it'll be on the shelf.
So, one way or the other, follow us. Let us know what you think of the comic after you read it. Mm-hmm. That would be an awesome thing to do. So, moving on to this week's Noob Versus. Last week's Noob Versus was Captain Caveman.
Yes.
Versus Inspector Gadget.
And I woefully lost.
And I won.
I woefully lost.
Again.
Because people just don't understand that without Penny and the dog, that Inspector Gadget would just screw it up and lose.
Well, if you're going that route without the club...
No.
Captain Caveman is nothing.
That is
a separate entity. He can drop it.
That is like saying without the hat.
No, he can drop it and lose it. Without the hat, Inspector Gadget still has all the stuff in his fingers and his tie and his feet.
I do not submit to that thinking, but...
You still lost.
I still lost.
That puts me up like 9.
We need the board. That's what we need. We need a cool board right here.
I know. I need to get a little
stuff.
Ticker board. All right. So you said you've been holding out this week.
I've been holding out.
You've been giggling about this.
I've got 2 or 3 different levels of nerd for you on this one.
Okay.
Ocarina of Time Link. Not any other version. The Ocarina of Time version.
What makes him so awesome?
He can grow older and younger. He can go back and forth. Not to mention that was one of the best Zelda games ever.
Okay, fight to the death. Okay, alright. I got a video game one for you then. You've got Ocarina of Time. I've got Star Fox. From Nintendo 64.
I remember
Star Fox. That's some old ass shit right there, but I got Star Fox. Hang on, I gotta put this in before I forget the names. Alright, so Link versus Star Fox.
No! How do you already have a vote?
I'm gonna win. I
will out-nerd you this week. I will out-noob you. How about that?
You're probably... Alright, so Link versus Star Fox. Star Fox is going to win, just in case you didn't know. Let's see. Yes, go for it. If you'd like to share a link in the chat, you should be able to. Mods, please don't delete him for the day. Alright, so Noob Versus, like I said, we will make the links, put them out on Twitter, and they'll be in the show notes, correct?
Yes.
They'll be in the show notes, so be sure to...
It's always at the top.
Please.
It's the first thing you see right there. Right there.
What? Leave my alone. Stop that. Alright, so next thing we're going to move into the short box. This is just...
he gave us our link.
This is literally what it says. This is literally just us running through really quick. I'm going to do that and look at that in a little bit. And letting you know other little things that we found for this week. The first one is All Girls Expendables. Add another. I'm sure it's cast. Let's see if it's anybody who makes sense.
Katie Sackhoff.
I will take it. But she's been in Battlestar Galactica for a while. So yeah,
she was Starbuck, right?
Yes, I believe she was Starbuck, and she's kind of hot. I'll take that one.
She was on what's that nerd show we all watch? Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
She took a bath with Wolowitz.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
So that's awesome. I'm okay with that one. Can she be the main instead of Gina Carano? I would go for that instead.
Why do you keep closing the window when you got to open another one every time?
Because it's over here. Alright, next is...
Surprise, surprise! Taken 2 took number 1 at the box office this weekend. We've been over this. Liam Neeson is many things, including a god. So, of course he did.
Yes. I still haven't seen it. I want to see Liam Neeson in Taken 2. Somebody was like, "Oh, it's just a blah blah." No, well, yes, most movies aren't.
That's what I said.
But I think it looks pretty good. Still,
I still will watch them. I'm just saying it goes along with your normal thing.
Right. All right. Me personally, it does. Let's see. It opened with 50 million in 3,666 theaters. It looks like it's doing pretty good.
Highest grossing movie for October, following last year's Paranormal Activity 3 and Jackass 3D.
This thing's got a whole bunch of numbers in it. I'm not going to be able to.
No, we're not going to go through
all that. If you want to see a whole bunch of this stuff, excuse me. There we go. If you want to see all these links, then please go
check them out.
Go check them out. Next one, is this the new animated?
Yep.
Coming? Sweet.
New animated from Marvel is Iron Man and Hulk Heroes United. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a computer generated type thing.
Which I'm not liking that as much.
I don't mind it as bad. I agree with you. I think the days of computer animated like Saturday morning cartoons, I think that's coming to an end. I think they're going to. I hope they go back to more 2D stuff.
Anyways,
but I'm gonna try it anyways.
Oh yeah, I've seen all of these.
I think Marvel and DC are single-handedly bringing back Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, I will say this every time we talk about one of these new cartoons. I will continue to go. Can please somebody make a Doctor Strange movie? Thank you and good night. All right, moving on to the next story into the short box.
This one happened.
Batman got arrested.
Again!
Excuse me.
The Batman of Petoskey, Michigan got arrested for obstructing justice, and it happened for the second time in 2 years.
How did he obstruct justice? That's what
I don't remember. He would not come off of a crime scene claiming that he was looking for evidence.
Hi, Batman. Is the guy like mentally ill?
I don't know. Probably.
Okay, cool. Was he?
He also used a grappling hook.
Did he really?
Yes. He was also arrested for illegally grappling hook swinging while wearing a full-on Batman costume.
Sweet. Love it.
I think, hey, more props if he's got the upper body strength to do that.
Hey, I agree. All right, now you were
have
talking
not
about
seen
these,
this yet.
You were talking about these at dinners. At dinner. Parting shot. 80s T steps up its hoodie game with Grimlock and Optimus Prime hoodies. These
tell me that's
so
not cool. Show it to him.
Here,
show it.
Okay, give me a second. He's so impatient.
I'm a child.
All right, here we go. Looking at this picture. All right, here we go. So apparently Grimlock was which one? I know he's on the right, but
it's one of the Dino Transformers.
Dinobots.
Yeah, there you go.
And then you got Optimus. I kind of like the Optimus Prime one.
No, I love the Grimlock one. The mouth is the helmet.
That kind of. What's in chat is going? I can has.
Gimme.
Take my money. No, it looks cool. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't look cool, but I think I'd rather have the Optimus one, just because it's got more to it. I think.
Don't care. It's awesome. Go to this 80stees.com website. I went the other day and looked. So much nerdy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, we'll make sure that link is down below so that you can go check it out. All right. What's next? This one is
Deadshot. Looks like crap for the new Green Arrow television series. Deadlock has
Deadshot.
Deadlock is another character. Deathlock is another character. Deadshot has this like eye targeting computer HUD thing going on, and he's had it like that forever and ever. But it's always been included in a mask. And I saw this, and it's the first thing of this new show that I've seen that was crap.
And apparently we missed the show. When we watch the show, we will review it.
But we forgot.
We may do like a little quickie review and throw it on the channel.
We need to do like a review for like in 1 week. Just do Turtles, that Young Justice, Spider-Man.
Well, maybe we do a second show or something and just put it on YouTube, not live. Maybe. But like just find like an hour and do that, and then you can play with video editing.
Maybe. Moving on.
So moving on, Deadshot debuts his new look in Arrow stills. Really want to watch Arrow,
but I really don't like that picture.
No, that kind of looks like was it Universal Soldier?
Yes,
it's kind of what it looks like. Not a big fan of that. All right, Shield TV leak is the next one in the short box. That's an epic picture.
What it does is it's a leak of a character list for the pilot, which includes all we're gonna do is give names.
What do you mean pilot?
For the pilot of the
the pilot show. I thought you meant like a pilot.
I can read
pilot.
It.
I couldn't.
Sky, Agent Grant Ward, Agent Althea Rice, and Agent Leo Fitz, and Agent Gemma Simmons. All of these characters are rumored to be on there, so it's going to be exactly what I said it was going to be. It's going to be a gritty, street level, following these guys around, saving the world, one disaster at a time.
When is this supposed to air? I want to see it.
It's not set to come to television until 2013 or 2014.
Oh.
Well before he ends his stint at Marvel.
But I want to watch it.
Yeah, come on. Moving on.
Okay, so please go check out the article because it actually has some descriptions about who these people are.
Yes.
These characters. We're not going to do that because then why would you want to click the link? So we're not going to do that.
The next couple links we're not going to... Okay, no, I forgot about this one. Todd McFarland is suing his former employer Al Simmons for claiming to be the inspiration for fictional character Al Simmons.
Try that again. Todd McFarland sues former employee Al Simmons.
Oh, I'm sorry, employee. I'm sorry, not employer, employee.
Oh, so you were saying Spawn. He was claiming to be the real life character Spawn.
Yeah.
Like not the guy under the mask, not Spawn.
Yeah, he's still Al Simmons.
Okay.
Or in a version of. I saw this and I thought, why everybody sue everybody? Because the Walking Dead one just finished. And now...
We're not talking about The Walking Dead. There's no zombies in this episode. Stop it.
I mentioned it. Hey, Aztec Consulting's here.
Yes. Moving on to the next one. Die Hard teaser trailer. I guess.
No, I watched it. Whole lot of boom.
I'm sorry. They can continue to make Die Hard movies. Who's the friend in this one? Do we know?
That's his son. That's his from like the second movie or the first movie. That's his son.
I don't know.
Considerably has just as little hair as his father, apparently.
Yes, I will continue to love Die Hards until they could do. They can do something along the lines of, "He will die hard in a wheelchair," or something like that, and I will still want to watch that movie, just because it's Bruce Willis. Good pick for an Expendables character. Not Gina Carano.
Oh gosh.
Moving on. Go watch the trailer. What in the... Who? No.
You didn't know about this?
I did, but it looks really stupid and Johnny Depp is in it. So I probably won't watch it.
Lone Ranger first trailer. We found it. I thought you guys would like it. For the first time, I've put something in here that I just don't care about.
Well, see, here's what's pissing me off a little bit. The movie's called The Lone Ranger, and it looks like they're making it all about Tonto. It's called The Lone Ranger.
Apparently, there's a suit going out for me sounding like you. But see, I'm older, so he sounds like me.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't want to see that at all. This is the one I found. Kind of. They have pictures of the new Ironman3 suit.
And what I am stating is going to be something like Iron Patriot.
Is that what that looks like?
Yes, that's exactly what that looks like.
Oh, it just looks really freaking
red, white,
awesome.
and blue with a star in the middle.
Looks like Captain America might wear it.
Yeah, I don't think so. He doesn't need the suit, remember?
Put
on the suit. I'll put on the suit.
I think it looks really, really cool. I cannot wait to see this. The shoot. I'm not gonna show you the picture because you have to look at the link. You gotta go see this. This is an awesome picture, and I just gush over Iron Man.
Moving on.
I'm such a fangirl.
This is just a picture, dude.
Okay.
You have to scroll down. Keep going. You gotta have to get to
at?
it. You'll see it when you'll know when you see it. Grab the bar and scroll.
Oh, good God!
This was Comic Alliance does a best art of the week ever, or best art ever this week every week, and I love going through it. Go back up, you missed it right there.
Ganon style. Oh my God!
Zelda and Gangnam Style get mashed up by an artist named Michael Maine, and I thought it was fantastic. So I had to share it.
I need to go see that. You need to tell me about this more often. You don't tell me about the good things. So, alright, I don't even know what this is. This says Stuffed and Unstrung. What is this?
Okay, so I found it the other day. It's Jim Henson Alternative Puppets. It's so far, all they've announced is 2 shows in California, which makes me very sad. But I'm hoping that they put something out for this on DVD. It's Muppets. Oh, how did they put it? There's even a thing where they...
What would you do if you had a hand up your ass for 50 years?
It's completely uncensored.
It's the dirty version.
It's the dirty version, and it's so funny. I'm
gonna have to look at
you
that.
You have
like,
to watch the trailers.
There's a lot of these things I'm gonna have to look at afterwards. All right, so for those of you that know me, I'm a big Minecrafter, and so in this week's show, in the short box, we do have a Minecraft YouTube video. And it's by a guy, and let's see, C&B Minecraft.
This is a little bit old. It came out in May, but I just found it. He's designed a bat cave, and I went and watched this video. It was
I watched it the other day.
It was so cool.
Holy crap.
So cool. So if you play Minecraft and you like this stuff,
go check this video out.
Really check it out.
And then build it and let me have it.
And if you don't play Minecraft, buy it and try to do this stuff because it was super fantastic.
Yes, definitely. Because this is, oh my goodness,
this was
awesome.
Really, really cool.
Like so much redstone went into that.
Oh, I know, just ridiculous.
Oh.
Moving on.
All right,
I just found this. I don't even know what it's about. But
Star Wars Angry Birds.
It's an AT-AT attack battle game. I don't know what this is. I saw it, and it mixes Angry Birds with Star Wars, and it makes me...
Is it a game?
I don't know. They're going to launch a Star Wars Angry Birds app with what looks like a toy.
I want it.
That's a toy.
I want it. I will buy that. Take my money.
There's another one or two more links right there for it.
I totally want to see that. Dun-dun-dun. They've got.
They're gonna. Oh, okay. Put the thing in there.
What thing?
Show the picture.
Okay.
There are going to be plush Star Wars themed Angry Bird dolls.
Those are totally going on there.
They are definitely going up. And they actually give out the names somewhere. Where'd they go? I think
that's Han. No, that's Luke. That's Chewie, Darth Vader, Leia, Han, and a Stormtrooper.
I thought they had their names out somewhere.
Whose?
I thought I saw an article where it showed their names. Go back to the other article.
I got that picture on there. Give us a second for people to look at it. Okay. Alright, now what am I doing?
We're looking for the other article. I thought I saw their names on... I swear I thought I saw their names on another article.
I don't know.
I guess I'm going crazy. Anyway, I saw this. I thought it was really cute. And I am a lifelong Star Wars fan.
Right.
So the fact that they're combining both of these, and if there is going to be an app, I will never do anything
I now want the app.
Says for Monday.
They could call it Galaxy Wars and then just make it without permission.
So it looks like that's coming out on Monday.
I want it so bad.
Check it out. If it does come out on Monday and we don't see it, somebody tweet us.
Please tell me. Please tell me.
We have to destroy the Empire.
Yes. Oh my God. Alright, well, that is actually everything. Let me scroll down. Everything that was in the short box for today. Really should just, hire somebody to just put this Google Doc together.
Hey, you hush. I do a fairly good job.
No, I put it together. You put all the links in there.
I'll let you pick what you think you might be able to talk about. I can talk about all of it.
Yeah, okay. So, with that all being said, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this week's episode, because I know we have, because we enjoy every episode, even though we were a little bit, it was a little bit late. It's like 10:30 Central Time where we at.
Sorry about the lateness this week. Like you said, we went out for dinner, so.
Yeah, we went out for dinner, so, yeah, you know, do it. I can't talk! On that note, guys, I hope you have enjoyed it, and please keep coming back. Tell your friends about us. Share the links. All that good stuff. Tell everybody anywhere you go, except in other Twitch streams, because that's just rude. Throw the link somewhere. Say, hey, do you like comics? Cool. Here, check this out.
I'm working on making swag for the show, which is going to include stuff like buttons, pins, patches.
I think the magnets are awesome. Or stickers.
Stickers, magnets, good idea. And the rubber band things for your wrists. So we'll come up with some stuff like that over the next few months, and then if anybody wants a swag bag, they can let us know and order one, and we'll get it out to them.
I don't know how he's gonna do this, but we'll try
figure it out.
So
if you want to get in touch with us,
yep,
you can email us at nerdandthenoob@gmail.com. We have Twitters everywhere. It's at nerdandthenoob, at gman0184, at opaquemango, at opaque_mango. We're, of course, on YouTube. We're on Twitch, obviously. We're on iTunes and Android and anything else we can put our... What are you doing? Anywhere else we can put our show, we put it up there. I'm trying something new, actually. Whenever you tweet about the show, hashtag NATN.
Are we trying to call it Nation?
No, we're just NATN.
Nation.
Capital N, capital
Nation.
N.
Nation. I think it sounds like Nation. Nerd Nation!
I'm sure that's out there.
Yeah, it's probably out there. So, yeah, guys, thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. My name is Greg. I am the nerd.
I'm Michael. I'm the noob.
We'll see you next time.
If I can cancel the show. Totally gotta cancel this. Where is it at? Oh, there it is.
Stay epic.